Welcome back, everyone. This is JTM Plays, and we are back with some more Captain of Industry. Man, it's been a while, and sorry for the gap. We're ready to start episode 2 of this series here, and we're going to make some progress today. Why? Because if you take a look over down yonder, you can see that we're almost up the hill, and we're about to hit our little copper mine here. Why do we need copper? Well, we need copper because we need to start producing electronics. Something else that we need is we need to get over to this limestone here, which we are also making progress in right now. As soon as these guys make landfall here, I'm going to redirect these guys over to our limestone efforts over here. Now, I do have these guys coming in so we can access this mountain here a lot quicker than what we're doing right now. I'm also setting up a dumping designation down here so that we can go off of the edge of the island here and catch whatever debris is going to fall into the ocean here, because we are going to have a lot of material falling into the ocean, and yeah, that's going to be a problem. Anyways, we can't really produce that many construction parts, so we're not going to be doing a lot of building. We're just going to be doing a lot of stalling. As long as we have some iron, some coal available to us, and then also we have oil right over here, we're producing a very good amount of diesel. We got 2 refineries here doing the things. This stuff needs to get built sooner rather than later. It is taking a long time to build, but I think I have some trucks coming over here to get that set up. Let's see. Construction parts, how are we doing? We don't have that many. We have a little bit here, just a few there. You can see them right there. They just got picked up by this guy. I don't know where he's going, but he's probably going to build something over there. No, actually, I think he's going to go pay off that loan that we have. We do have a big loan here for our construction parts that we took earlier, because if we didn't take it, we were going to be in very, very big trouble. All right. So with all that being said, let's get started. All right. Jumping out of video mode here. Let's see. How do I exit? All right, there we go. We exited photo mode. We're good to go. So we're not doing any type of research. We don't have the material here to produce more of the construction parts. We're actually good here. We're paused on this aspect. We're producing some construction part 2s, but we don't really need to anymore. What we really need is we need wood, which is why I now have a forestry control tower right over here. And I also have a storage here, which is going to be storing my seeds. We're also going to go ahead and get this farm to produce some seed saplings for us. Once we have that going on, then we can plant some trees. But we also have, or will have, access to this area up here soon, which we will be able to plant some trees in. And yeah, okay, let's fast forward a little bit. Let's go 3x speed. All right. So these guys over here, they're working fast. They're working fast. Why are they working fast? Because our designation is set up in a way that allows us to climb up the hill as fast as possible. We have excavators digging out from the wall there on one tile, and then we have our trucks dumping on the other tile. And so that allows us to get material right from where we're building our path, and allows us to dump directly where we're building our path as well. That gets us up to the top faster, or at least the fastest way possible. I might remove designation here, or I might just relocate these guys to come dig over here, because we're going to need them to dig up here instead of down there for now. You don't want to, because we're still digging up here. Wait, where are you guys going? All right. They're doing what they need to do, which is fine. We're almost at the top here. I am gonna reassign some of these guys to come on over here so that we can dig into this mountain here, like I said earlier. And then I'm also going to assign one guy to come down here and do our little dumping situation as well. So here we have a ramp going down here to level 1, cutting into the mountain, dumping on the side, cutting into the mountain, dumping on the side. Same thing over here, cutting the mountain, dumping on the side, and we go all the way over the edge until we get to our limestone here. And then we will be okay. Hopefully we can get some limestone ready sooner rather than later. How are we doing based on our loans here? I think I want to get some more trucks, because our trucks are extremely busy. So let's get some 5 more trucks here if possible. Do we have any vehicle parts? We do. What we don't have is a rubber plant. So we need to get that up and running. Possibly out here. Yeah, right next to our little oil situation here. So let's see if we can set that up. Have we not researched rubber production? Where is rubber production? No, we did. And it's made in a rubber maker. So where is the rubber maker? Did I just miss it? All, please show me all buildings. Not here. It's got to be an oil, right? Oh, here we go. Derivatives. All right. So here we could set up this little rubber factory, I think. Yeah. And then we could just feed it some diesel. It also needs coal. So we could instead put this over here. Okay, this makes more sense over here because now we can just go ahead and grab a belt like so, feed you into there. And the diesel itself, we're going to grab it from here and we're going to just go up across. Can we not go through here? Oh, we can go through here. Right into here. And then there. All right. Okay. I'm okay with this. Yeah, I'm definitely fine with that. All right. So we'll build that. And then we need to get our output of wastewater over here. So we're just going to go and plug into right here. And we also need storage now. So we could pull storage out if we go right over. Let's go ahead and get a little bit of storage here of rubber with a belt. Actually, can I just remove this and we'll remove this and then we'll just plug you in right here. And then now we could get this up and over. Right? Yeah, that works a little bit better. Shouldn't we just go down here? Yeah, let's just go down there and that should be fine. Okay. All right. Can we build this really quickly? We do want to build that really quickly so that we don't back up on wastewater. Even though it may not be that much of an issue, I think we should be fine. Also, we're being limited here by this pipe one because I think its capacity is 60 per minute here, right? So each one of these needs its own pipe. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to grab you and I'm going to plug you into there. And then that should solve our little issue with throughput, right? Yeah. Okay. All right. Outputs are full. That's fine. I'm okay with outputs being full. This is going to be rubber. Aha. We're looking good. We're looking good. Now the last thing or the next thing is to get a pipe coming from over here all the way over here. We are getting some notifications saying that our loan payments are overdue, but that's because we don't have any wood probably. Or do we have wood? Are you guys up here yet? You are. Awesome. That means our tree cutters can go and cut some trees, right? Can you guys go cut some trees up here? Yeah, there you go. All right, let's get some tree harvesting designations up here, please. Thank you. All right, we're saved. Now, these guys over here, what are you guys doing? Nothing. You're not doing anything. Can I designate you to cut over here, please? Yeah. And then I did say I was going to remove one excavator, 2 trucks, and I was going to add one excavator, 2 trucks to here. And now these guys over here are going to start doing the limestone cutting. Okay. Now, are you guys okay? What's going on over here? What is the problem? You guys can't come and dump here because you need dumping designations like so. Okay. So now they're good, right? You guys will recalculate and start doing the stuff. Let's hope so. I think everyone's happy now. Yeah, that's the problem. We always need a place to dump. We always need to have a spot to dump. And if we don't have it, then we run into those issues where the trucks kind of start stalling. So just kind of have some extra space for dumping at all times. Let's make sure that we are good here, eating into that all the way across to there. We're short on concrete, so let's make sure that we are trading some iron for concrete, right? Let's do that. Products have been purchased with the trading dock. That way it allows us to make construction parts and pay off our debts. All set. All set. And then we are going to be able to get some wood here soon, which is nice. Oh, we've also got this guy over here. So we can assign a tree cutter, or a tree harvester to that, and we can assign a tree planter, which we're going to get one in a second. That tree planter is going to use tree saplings to plant trees. Now, I did designate an area for tree planting up here. Let me set this area to be up here, and I'm going to use this area up here to be our tree planting zone, only because that's going to allow us to hit escape here. I'm going to edit designation, and I'm going to plant all of this up here with trees. That's what I'm going to do. I wish there was a like a brush thing that we could use here instead. So now we'll plant this area out. I guess we could just continue planting up here as well, right? Because why not? Just plant everything that we can while we're here. All right, cool. Now we have our tree harvester and our tree planter. Let's go do that. I'm probably going to set up a storage up here for wood. Let's actually set up a couple of storage up here for wood, because I know that we're going to be getting a lot of wood. So these guys are going to be set there, and this first one gets set up for wood, and then as the wood comes in, this one is going to assign wood to all of these, because it's just going to fill up the storages as they go. Perfect. Okay. All right. We're looking good. The last but not least thing that we don't have available to us is what's it called? The limestone. The limestone. So in order for us to prep for limestone, we need the following. Oh, this thing is not set up for seeds. Okay. So we'll do 1 potato, 1 seeds. Yeah, that works for us. This guy over here is set for seeds as well, tree saplings. That's perfect. So we'll grow tree saplings over here. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. We should be good on food. I don't think we're going to have any issues with that. I could build this farm up. Let's actually unpause that and do that. The more food we have, the better. I'm also just going to go ahead and plan another farm right here. Okay, I'm gonna have to get rid of this wood storage here. So how about we deconstruct this wood storage? Give me the demolisher here. I'm just gonna make some room here. Okay, just planning things out so that we don't run out of space. Okay, and then we can get, let's actually remove this. Okay, basically I just need 1 block. So when push comes to shove, I can do this 1 block here and then put our centerpiece right there. That's gonna work for us later on. You'll see once we do the research. We've done all of the research. Let's go ahead and get, oh, the sign and housing 2. Okay, let's go ahead and get our stacker, our housing 2, and then we can do research lab 1 because we don't have anything else to research after that. Pipes 2, probably good, but we're not there yet. If we have the construction parts, I'd like to get our pipe from our diesel station. Oh, you know what? Let's get the pipe over there anyway. Oh, I can't build it. I can't build it. Why? Because, oh man. Okay, annoying, but okay, that's fine. We do have, let's see, can you live here? It's very far away, but it'll be close to our diesel where we need to have diesel, right? So we could put this over here, there, right? What else needs diesel? It's going to be our generators. So let me get some generators. Couple of generators. Where are you? Generators. Electricity diesel generator. We're going to get 2 diesel generators, which should be enough for a while. So I'm going to flip this here, and I'm going to flip this here. Boom. And then we could get this guy to right there. All right, perfect. Now, I should have the construction parts to handle this. It should not be a problem. I think it's just a matter of waiting until everything's constructed, right? It's the construction part ones that are an issue because we're still paying back our loans. How are we looking on those loans anyway? Oh, no, we're still not paid back. Oh God, we have to pay back so much. I'd like to pay this stuff back, but for that we need more concrete. Now that we have access to forestry, I think we should be trading wood for concrete over anything else because it's renewable. My iron is not so renewable. So we'll alternate here between those two, getting some concrete. That is perfect. That is good to go. Are we done with vehicles? Yes, we are. All right, these guys over here, they're not doing much. Why? Because you don't have designations. Again, we run into the issue here where we're not cutting into the mountain enough. So I'm going to add some more designations because it does require a lot of dumping. So we'll do that, and then we should be fine. These guys should start working and not waste time. This should be emptied out, but it's not being emptied out. Not sure why. I think it's just waiting for material before it starts pulling out stuff. Right? Yeah, I think that's the case. Blocked due to full output, which is this stone. Okay. Then I guess we're still waiting. Do we have any new products that we need to produce? Let's see. This isn't getting anything crazy. We do want to go with the concrete mixer, though. We want to start a production line for that. That's going to need cement. In order to produce cement, we need coal. We need limestone. That gives us cement. 3 of that. Okay. So it's 1 rotary kiln to 2 mixers. And then we need a crusher, which is producing 24, let's say 24 gravel, right? We could go with gravel. 24 gravel. That can sustain 2. Actually, we could get manufactured sand, right? We get 8 manufactured sand to 3 here. It still needs... Yeah, it still needs to crush. What would be the perfect... What would be the perfect rotation here? Or situation? Are we building things out here? We're not yet. Not yet. Okay, that's fine. We are going to get this ratio sorted out. All right, so that's 24, right? 2 crushers would be 48. Does 9 go into 48? Okay. With a little bit of gravel left over, but that's okay. Okay. I think it doesn't have to be perfect. We'll make manufactured sand. With a crushed stone, which is gravel. No, because we still need... Yeah, we still need to crush the stone. Oh, this gets us 24. 24 into 24. Okay. You know what? I don't think it needs to be a perfect ratio, right? We don't need to make it a perfect ratio. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to start with the ratios for... Where is it? We're going to start with the ratios here for the concrete mixer. So if we're going to go with 4 rotary kilns, that gets us 12 cement. And then we could do... Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot, you know? 4 rotary kilns would then give us... Oh, wait a second. Time out. We're in trouble here. We have a food situation. Why do we have a food situation? Because we have too many seeds. And this has not been built. Because we don't have this. It seems we also don't have any wood. Are you producing any construction parts right now? You are, kind of. But we're also still paying back. All right, let me get some of this. All right, let's just go with more potatoes. Yeah, we don't have any water source right now. So we'll do this. 1, 2. Okay, into 1, 2. All right, that's perfect. So that's 4 concrete mixers, which will then require 2 rotary kilns. We don't want to have more than that, I don't think. Right? Yeah, that should be fine. Let's go ahead and go with that. You're also going to need gravel, right? So let's see if we could do the following. All right, let's push you back a little bit. Let me get a smokestacker like so. All right, and we'll just do 2 of these right there. Okay, we're gonna go with our trusty manifold design. We're gonna get our cement out this way and then into here. Actually, we might need to push back a little bit, right? I think we need to push back at least 3. So we'll do the following here to there. Okay, perfect. That's going to get us the following. You will go in there. Awesome. We'll got 6 cement going into recipe here. We're going to be doing crushed manufactured sand, right? Yeah, manufactured sand. Into gravel. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to copy that, paste, 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 paste. Good. Now you have what you need. Awesome. All right, now we are going to need gravel at the top. All right, you're going to go in there. You're going to go in there. You're going to go in there. And you're going to go in there. Awesome. Awesome. And then the next thing that we need is going to be sand. So that's going to go up another level to 3. Don't connect to anything. Are you going to be able to come down here? Is that too far? I think it's too far now. Okay, let me just put you there. Now, can I get you down here? No. Doesn't want to. Okay, so we are going to need to move back 1. Okay, remove. 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 We can't undo anymore, so that's fine. We could use lifts, but lifts cost so much money. Right? Versus belts. Belts cost a lot of money too. Okay. Let's just go with that. We're going to pull you out one out, right? So then that is going to allow us to just get you to there. And then this also goes up now. You to oh no, it needs to go out even further. I guess lifts it is. Let's just go with lifts. Concrete mixers. There. There. Copy. Paste. There we go. Let's go with lifts. Let's just go with lifts. Give me belts again. Connector. All right, we're gonna need a U-shape lift, and that is facing properly. F. There. All right, same thing here. Okay. That's what we need, right? Let's copy that. Paste. Paste and paste. And then this needs all needs connectors. Yeah, give me a connector. Here. All right, that has a connector. That has a connector. Everyone has a connector. Except for you. There. We actually don't need this connector here. That can just be a thing. But that's okay. It's already set. It's already set. Okay. This looks good. This looks good. So, cement, rotary kilns. Now, all we need are the following things. This needs coal and limestone, so that's easy enough. Let's go ahead and grab that. Loose storages is going to be 2 loose storages. We could do limestone and coal here. Now for this, I don't want to use lifts, so I'm going to have to put you back a little bit. Yeah, about right there. All right, and then let's get our U-shape to there, and then we're going to push back to there. All right, perfect. Now let's get you. Ooh, no, you know what? We don't need to push back here a little bit more. So we're going to get this there, and we're going to grab you, and we're going to go up. Okay, yeah, we're going to go up, around. Why would we do this, right? Why would we do this when we have access to this here? I guess if we wanted to expand later on, we could. I could just push this back. This needs some more space. Yeah, I guess, you know what? Let's do it. So let's go with that. All right, that's coal and then limestone at the bottom. I guess we could move you back in. There. And limestone. This can continue underneath if we wanted to, right? This goes here. Good. And then we will do this up here. And then if we wanted to, we could go this way a little bit further out later on. Good. Okay. Now let's get you back here. Let's get you. Can we go up, please? F there, and then give me access to that. All right, that actually worked. All right, so now you are going to be coal, you are going to be limestone. Very nice. This should all be in blueprint mode, by the way. We should not be building any of that. Let's make sure that we're building in blueprint planning mode, not blueprint mode. Okay, so give me a U-shape thingy. Let's put you up there. Let's make sure that we can continue you later on. So we'll do that. All right, we set 2 to 1, right? Last thing missing is going to be the inputs over here. Now, which direction did I set you up for, right? You're going out this way, which means I need my gravel and thingies over here. So this is going to be stone. We're only going to need stone here now. So that's good, right? We only need stone here. We're going to need some crushers. Now, how much did we say that we need here if we're going with this here, manufactured sand, right? Because we're only going to take stone here. This is only going to be stone. Okay, are you lined up here? Yes, you are. All right, perfect. Okay, so crusher. This crusher here. How do we want to do this? This is making 24 gravel, right? I think we want to make 2 and then 1 manufactured sand. I think that's the way to go. So 8, that makes 8, but we really need, if we have 4, we really need at least 2 producing manufactured sand. So it'll need to be, it'll need to be 2 to 1 or 2 to 2. Or 3 to 2. Because how much do you need here? You need 9. 9 times 4 is 36. Okay. Yeah, so we need a pretty decent amount of crushers. All right, this is how we're gonna do. We're gonna do 5. We're gonna do 5 here. So 1, 2. Are we space efficient here? Yes. 1, 2, 3, which will then get us 1, 2. And then that should be, ooh, that should kind of be our exit, right? No, because that's the input and it's all the way up here. Why are you all the way up there? Okay. Here's how we're going to do it. Remove this. Yeah, let's remove this, remove this, remove this, and this. Here's how we're going to do it. Let's get our crushers over here. Okay, so we're going to get it up there with some lifts, right? We're going to get our outputs up. 1, 2, 3. Good. Let's go ahead and grab a lift. We only need 1 lift. So it's going to be a U-shaped lift over here. That's going to need to go up 1 high. We're going to get our U-shaped connector up here, there, into there, U-shaped connector up here. There we go. Into another belt from there to there. Okay, so that gets us the gravel that we need. From here, we're going to need another lift Yeah, let's get another lift. Let's actually do, let's see, can we not do you here? 1, 2. Yeah. Okay, so now we need to do 1, 2. Well, that's going to be making our crushed sand. Crushed sand goes on the second line. Let's say crushed sand goes on the second line. So we're just going to get you up here, you up here. And then, oh no, we need more crushed gravel, right? If we need, this is making 24. Okay, let's move you up 1, up 1. Okay, that means we can get this lift here and this lift here, which means that we can now push this gravel up here. We can do a U-shaped connector here. We could do a U-shaped connector here without a priority. It'll all balance out in the end. So there you go. Okay, so that is going to feed gravel into here, which is going to make our sand, which is then going to go here and into there. And we could do, we need to get this guy. Can we get this guy with a connector here and then into here? Oh no. We might need another lift there. Okay, I know I'm using a lot of lifts, but that's okay because we need to just get this to there. And that is all the crushed sand that we're going to need. Now this is going to back up eventually. Once it's backed up, we will get even more gravel out here and into where it needs to go to produce our concrete, which leaves us a storage space of 2 units over here. We could just say, let's go with right here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're not going to build all 4 of these. Just leaving the space there for when we can upgrade to our bigger storages. That's what I'm doing there. Okay, now let's get our belts for our outputs. This is concrete, 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 and cancel that. Oops. Copy. And boom. All right, so that's good. Now that doesn't look too crazy. We could have made it a little bit more compact if we moved all of this situation right here to this side here. But we built this with the thought process that we could expand this later on if we needed to by adding more kilns this side, right? We can add more storages over here as well, but we could add more kilns this way, and then we can also add more of this concrete mixer this way. So building with expansion in mind. Now the last piece of the puzzle is going to be water, which we can pull water from here out this way, just over the top there. Okay, we're just going to put that there. And then this guy can just go and plug into, we're going to need water pipe connections. So not molten pipe connector here as well as here, which then allows us to get a pipe to plug into right over here. Same thing over here. All right, so those 2 are connected, these 2 are connected, and we're only needing 6 water each, so that's not a big deal. Okay, kilns we're not upgrading anytime soon. These crushers we might be able to upgrade later on. So that's that. Rock, limestone, and coal, and then we should be fine. Now, what I could have done is I could have bypassed this crushed. I could have bypassed this crushed sand. Right? We don't, it's not a lot of sand, right? It's not a lot of sand, but I only really want to be able to need to bring rock here. So then that's fine. Your recipe is that. Copy, paste, paste. Are you all set? Yes, you are. I think that's a pretty good one, actually. So I'm going to leave it as is. And once we have the construction parts ready, we should be able to build that. We do have a potato issue. We have a food problem. So I'm going to unpause here and I'm going to go ahead and tell these guys to build this here. There are a lot of saplings here, which are unnecessary at the moment, but we do need to get potatoes harvested. Yeah, there you go. 30 potatoes and 29 saplings here. This needs to be built so that we can start storing the saplings. We need to cut things up here. So we need to manage now. Our maintenance is actually doing fine. We do need to manage our potato situation. I think I want to set a priority here to urgent. So whatever construction parts we build need to go towards that farm. All right, maintenance is actually doing pretty fine. We're not having any issues there. This should also be like #1 priority, just in case. So we do #1 priority for like things like maintenance, right? Because if we run out of maintenance, we're done for. Power is also one priority. Power is also one priority, so we need to get that built. Can I do this, please? Just so we get this with fuel. We get some fuel in here. Yeah, there we go. All right, cool. This is rubber. Let's go ahead and make some rubber with some coal. All set. We don't have sulfur yet, so that's a situation. Oh no, now they can't reach this here. Okay, we could solve that. Because all we really need is some dumping designation to be able to access that there. Right? Okay. Now we should be able to fill this in here, no problems. And then we can access, or they can reach this coal. All right, we do need a lot of construction parts, by the way. What is it that we're missing here? We're running out of concrete, so we got to trade for some more concrete. Let's go ahead and do that. Hit F3 to trade here. We're going to get some more concrete. We're going to get some wood traded as well, but overall we can trade some iron for concrete. That's going to allow us to get more of that. Have we hit limestone yet? We have not. Oh, these guys are doing splendid over here. Really good progress. You know, much better progress than these guys up here. Much faster. Okay, I do want you guys to start prioritizing limestone whenever you can. So please do that. And now we're out of food. We're out of food. That's not good. That's not good. Okay, we're going to get some food here. This is doing saplings again, but we need to get some more food here as well. This needs to be built so that we can start storing our saplings today rather than tomorrow. 30 construction parts is now seeming like a lot. Oh, man. 9 pops have died from starvation. It's a good thing we have extra workers. Yikes. We need more potatoes. All right, how about we stop producing saplings for now? We got plenty. We got plenty for a while. Yeah, we got plenty for a while. So it's all potatoes time. All potatoes. Come on, guys. We are in trouble. Why are you not set to high priority? Please. Let's make sure that these things are high priority, higher priority than anything else. We might need to take out a loan actually for potatoes or we're gonna die. So let's go ahead and trade for some food. Not construction parts. Well, we're gonna take out a loan on some potatoes here, and then we'll be able to pay that back pretty quickly. Let's go ahead and borrow that. We should be all set here. Oh, now we're at -18. That means we can stop research. Very likely we can stop this thing. We can turn that off. Just want to make sure that we have food here and we don't continue to lose people. Oh, this was deconstructed here. That means we could get another farm. So let's get another farm as soon as possible. Terrain is too low. This is going to be another farm that we're going to go ahead and resume here. And we're going to set this at a very high priority so that it can be built sooner rather than later. What's the cost here? 30 construction parts. We should be able to get that here in a few, as long as this is working consistently or at a good rate. Okay, things are looking good. We got path there so the trucks can access the crops. What else do we need? What are we missing for here? We're missing coal. Are we really missing coal? Are you not prioritizing coal? Let's make sure that you're prioritizing coal. We also have all this stone here that needs to be sorted out. Yeah, and our trucks are very, very busy. We're good on food again. That means that we can unpause this beacon so we can start getting more population back in. We're at -1 right now with a couple of things that are paused. This guy over here probably should go back to 9 because if we have this priority import to 2, then we should be fine. Also, this can be set to vegetables. If and when we get vegetables, we'll put some vegetables in. We don't have that right now. But our population is stable again, kind of. We're still -9 workers. People are hungry, but we're doing better. Concrete isn't going yet, right? We don't have access to limestone yet. No limestone here. There's really not much else for us to do except for waiting now. It's all a waiting game. We're making more potatoes. We're making more, we're making more crops. Everything's crops. Do we have any potatoes in storage? We don't. Do we have potatoes for payment? We do not. We need to make this a high priority. All right, let's keep this. Let's put this back at 9. That's back at 9. This one's at 2. Okay, So our vehicle situation is extremely busy. I think we need to get more trucks, more pickups, right? Let's get some more pickups. We have a population of 6. That means we can get 6 trucks here. So let's queue that up. I need to see what we're doing over here. Is any of this stuff constructed yet? No. So this could probably be built with quick building. This is inaccessible. Why? Oh, it's inaccessible because we don't have a path here anymore. So I think I need a quick little detour here to come and mine this out, if possible. So can you guys over here come and give me a rectangle? Can you guys come and mine over here? Okay, now we do seem to be a little bit low on copper, right? We haven't started our copper production, so that actually needs to happen here sooner rather than later, only because we can't really trade for copper, or can we? Can we get some copper here? No, it's construction parts for copper, which we're definitely not doing. So we need to get a, let's actually do, let's remove you, and you, and let's get one of these guys. We should be okay with having 1 excavator to 2 trucks. We're going to need an ore sorting plant specifically for copper. So we're going to put this, where are we going to go? We're going to go right here. Can we get you right here? There you go. Okay. Do we have mining designations here? We do. Okay. So we'll get this one built. Unpause that. 80 construction parts. Super expensive. That is very expensive. We're going to get a storage here, which needs to go right there. Just going to say copper here. Where's copper? Here we go. Copper ore. We're going to say stone. We're going to say dirt. Okay. So those 3 things should be good to go. Let's unpause that. Let's get that built. And then we also need a, what's it called? We need a mine control tower here. So let's put this right here. This guy's area is going to be right there. Our mining designation is going to be leveling all of this out and then all of that out. And then that should be fine for us to get started. Can we assign a excavator here? No, we cannot. Unpause that and let it rip. This is all going to be probably high priority. Yeah, I think it needs to be high priority. 5 at least. Now, those are going to be long trips, by the way. That's very far away. I am going to have to probably set up some leveling designations here if I want to start production or producing anything here. So let me get a mining designation, and you guys, I want you guys to flatten out all of that, please. Just flatten out this entire area for me when the time comes. Because if we're building here, we need to make sure everything's flat. All of this can go as well. Okay, and there's a lot of flattening there. Whenever we have free time, we'll get to that. All right. Also, if we wanted to not do this advanced kiln stuff, because this is going to be a lot of parts. It's going to be a lot of construction parts, which we probably can't afford. So we could get a quick little kiln to produce a few bricks for us. Now it's going to need what? It's going to need limestone, coal, and water, which we're not storing any water right now yet. So that's a bit of an issue. How much water do we need? 6 water. It's not that much. We could have our trucks handle this. Let's do this right here, just so that it's not far away from the coal. Smokestacks are needed. And then we also are going to need a groundwater pump. So where's our water? Oh my God, there's no way our only access to water is up here. Okay, well, then I guess it's rainwater harvesters. So we'll do... Yeah, well, we don't have an option. We could do 2 rainwater catchers. And then that will suffice. This needs to be built. This needs to be built. And not much else for us to do. We're out of electronics. I mean, copper for electronics. So if we don't do copper here soon, we're going to die. So remember I said this wasn't high priority? It definitely is. So urgent, urgent, urgent. Okay. With that, we can now do the following. So we're going to get crude oil, food production. We're going to get smelting. We're going to get a blast furnace that's going to live right over here for now. Yeah, that's going to live right there because that's where our copper is going to be. Yeah, let's actually do that right here. Okay. 2 blast furnaces. We're going to flip this guy here. And we're going to copy, flip him there into, yeah, into copper electrolysis. What's your ratio? For copper, you're going to get 30 copper, you produce 12. So it's a 2, 12. Yeah, 2 to 1 again. All right, so you're making 24. All right, let's go with that. So 1, 2 into into 3, I guess. Yeah. All right, same thing over here. We're going to flip this guy. We're going to flip him. You're going to go in there. And you're going to go in here into... Oh, you know what? I don't think we can do... So let's copy you, flip you, and put you down right here. Cool. Into a storage. Finally, right there. And then I think we're fine. Can I get you guys to come over here, do this first, please? Can I get you? You're the cutter, right? Tree harvester, yeah. Can I get you to come over here and harvest over here, please? Okay. All right. No, what are you guys doing, by the way? You should definitely not be here. You should be down there. Okay, so we're making copper here, right? We have copper electrolysis. We have metal caster making impure copper. That's all fine and dandy. We need some belts. So we're going to get some belts. It's going to be a molten channel. It's going to come in here into there, into there. Same thing on this side. You're going to come from here into there, into there. Good. This is also now going to need waste smokestack. There and there. Pretty nice. Okay, and then the slag. The slag is just a U-shaped conveyor. Yeah, into this guy right here. Okay, so you go in there and you go in. Why can't I plug you in? Oh. Cancel? U-shaped connector right there. U into there, and then U into here. Okay, perfect. And then you go out that way. Okay. All right. So when the time comes, we'll have slag there, and then we should be fine. Now we just need flat conveyors to get our products out. We're going to get a flat connector here, flat connector here. We're going to get this guy into here, and then we're going to get a flat connector as well right over here, which will take you and you, you and you. Oh my God, we can't see anything here. Okay, so that doesn't work. We can't get connectors here yet. How about we do just turn you. Come on, just turn you, F. Come on. Oh, you're right there. Into there. Okay. Unpause. Our housing is -15 because we invited way too many people. So I'm going to pause this out. You guys are good. Unpause the game. Let it run. We have plenty of potato, which is nice. What we don't have is this thing built yet. Which is, man, terrible. Terrible. All right. So can I do this? Can I do potato, 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 and then saplings? Paste, 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 paste. Okay. That way, we'll do 3 cycles of potatoes, 1 sapling. We should have that. That allows us enough buffer to have a lot of potatoes here, right? And then we're also paying back our loans in potatoes. Yes, where we're not paying back is our construction parts, which is a real pain in the butt because we don't have stuff. We don't have stuff. Okay, all right. Can I get you here and then here? There you go. All right, you guys are all high priority, which is good. You're on your way to the top. We should be fine, except that we don't have electronics. I think I'm going to have to, yikes, I don't know if I can't take out another loan. Not another construction part loans. Our debt is only 24. So we're almost paid off. Can I take out another loan? 100. No, not until this is paid. Okay, potato wise, we got 153, payment 36. We could pay this off. We have 509, so we could pay this off here. 153. Let's go ahead and hit repay. All set. All done with our potato payments. Let's go ahead and pay that off. I just want to pay it off so that I can take out another loan, another big one at least. Our trade reputation is on the floor. It's really bad because we've not been making our payments for that. I could not store all of the potatoes because we are full. All right. Well, if there's not anything that we can do with all those potatoes, then let's not do anything for those potatoes. Let's see. Quick trade. Can we trade potatoes for anything? No. No, we cannot. We did repair our ship, by the way. That means we can load crew here and start doing some exploration. We need to explore this. Ship orders, explore. Okay, no, we can't go there then. All right, we'll figure out why we can't go there. Because you have no diesel. Let's fill you up with diesel. Let's hit this auto repair here as well. And then once we have diesel now, we should be fine. Also, we can't do any of the ship designing stuff because we haven't unlocked it. We haven't unlocked guns, anything like that. So we can't do any exploration anyway with that. Okay, so what's the plan here? What is the plan other than wait it out, right? We have to wait it out. We don't have concrete. We don't have electronics. We're about to be in a world of pain. I could take out an electronics loan, but that's going to require us. Well, you know what? Before we do that, let's get some concrete slabs first of all, because we need concrete slabs. What we don't have is wood either. Oh my God, where's our wood, man? Where is our wood? Can we get at least one of these things built? Okay, we got 12 more construction parts, which means that we could go here, loans, repay another 7. And then we're almost done here. We got 12 more. Repay another 7. There we go. And now we got 5 more. And then repay another 5. Come on, let me do it. Let me do it. Let me do it. Repay. All set. Which means now we can take out our 150-year loan. How much would we end up paying if we did that? Because the problem is that we actually do need it. Or do we just let production do its thing here? Can I get you built, please? Let's make you 1. If everything is urgent, then nothing is urgent, right? So that's our problem right now. If everything is urgent, nothing is. If we can't build any of this stuff, let's make sure that this is high, high, and high. Okay. So we will do that. Also, we have this stuff running now, which means that we can deconstruct all of this and get some parts back. So let's do that. We'll get some construction parts back and then we'll build some of the stuff that we need, right? We're going to build that. We're going to build some other things. But if we could just be self-sustainable with, I could leave this. We can cancel this construction here. I'm going to leave that diesel fluid storage there just so trucks can go and refuel as needed. So we'll leave this guy here. Okay. Can I quick build this? No, because I don't have the parts. But we got some trucks coming with some stuff. All right. I just want to have some wood available for trading right now. Oh, we're almost there. We're almost there. Come on, no, we haven't gotten any bits of limestone yet. That is bad. That is bad. Okay, so this guy has fuel now. We can explore. Let's go ahead and explore here. Let's make our first round trip. Very nice. Come on, guys. There's limestone. We're almost at limestone. Come on. Where did my excavators go here? Where did my 2 excavators go? They're up here. Oh no, I designated them over here. I forgot that I did that. Right, because we needed to get access to this here. Are we good here now? Yeah, I think we're good. Okay. Let me bring them back and continue our thing here. So we're going to go back to here, please. There you go. Yeah, come on. Make your way back over. Okay, our first exploration is almost done. This guy is not getting tanked. So there we go. We got some copper. We got some vehicle parts. Oh my God, I should have been exploring a long time ago. All right, so how's our ship? Can we do another trip here? Can we go there? Yes, we do have fuel for that. That's awesome. Our health is at 100%. We're actually pretty good. Anything else that we need to be doing? I don't think so. We're just kind of waiting here, right? We can't make copper anymore. Oh, wait a second. Oh no. Oh no, the electronics. Okay, hold on. Ooh, I don't want to take a loan and then not be able to pay it. Electronics is going to kill me. We can't take a loan for electronics, right? No, we can't even do that. Who's complaining about not enough fuel? Why don't you guys have fuel? There's fuel here. Do we not have a truck here? Where are you? Do we need another one? Right? Come on. Are you guys stuck? You can't be stuck. You are stuck. Okay. So you guys have been rescued. That's good. We're making our way over. And we have lots of food. Oh my God. So much food now. Yeah, so what we need is more. We need more concrete, first of all. So let's trade for concrete. Concrete, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's trade, not wood, if we can't do wood either. Okay, so we don't do that. We can trade. We don't have the ability to trade for anything, really. Okay, so you came back with a lot of stuff, which is nice. I want you to go back and do another trip. You unlocked this here. Oh, you unlocked contracts as well. Oh, that's nice. Okay, all right. I want you to go here. All right. Small excavator has no fuel. Eventually, you'll get refueled. These guys didn't come over here to harvest this tree. I'd like for them to come here and do the cutting, if possible. You over here. But you probably need designation, right? From here. So, edit area. Yeah, can you guys come over here really quickly? I want you guys to focus here, please. I want you to clean this area up. There you go. All right. Now, we're still constrained with our situation here in terms of space. And we're definitely not producing enough construction parts, at least not as fast as needed, right? I don't want to take that loan out, but we are making a little bit of progress. This guy's almost done. Let's go ahead and finish that up. Let's get that wood, please, into storage. That needs to happen. All right, all of that's going to be harvested, and then we should be good to go. And yes, I know the settlement is overcrowded, but I'm not building another housing location or situation. We need to get bricks done. We need to get copper done. Copper is actually way more important than anything else, really. So let's do this array right here. Plus that. Yeah, okay. So all this needs to be built. Man. Okay. So we got some wood now. And we need some more concrete slabs. So we're going to trade iron for some more concrete. That's super expensive, but has to be done. All right, the ship is found an oil rig. That's nice. I want you to come over here now. And oh, look at the cargo on that. 107 copper is actually so good. That is so good. Plus a lot of vehicle parts, which is good. Oh man, it's not looking so good, guys. It's not looking well at all. I kind of want to get another construction parts manufacturer going. Can I allow export from here? Trucks can export cargo. Yeah, I think that's going to help us a little bit here. Because we don't really need... Well, we do need the construction part 3s, but we're not using them right now. If these two can work and trucks can grab construction parts from here, I think we should be okay. It's going to help a lot. And we got another location explored, which gives us more copper, by the way. That's really, really, really good. All right, he's got copper in his storage there. Oh my God, we're saved. We are absolutely saved. What are you doing here, man? Why are you not doing the forestry stuff? Can I do edit designation? Okay, so if you come over here, right? And you can plant some trees in this area. Now, are we full on this here? We're not. So why are you over here not doing what you need to do? I need you to go cut trees, dude. Tree harvesting. Come on, cancel this. Cancel this, because what we need is this area cut here. All right, I hope that my area is set properly. Yeah, it is set properly. Did I not have... Oh, well, let's remove the tree harvester from here. Yeah, let's remove the tree harvester from there. So that he has free reign of going wherever he needs to go to cut trees. Not just where the planter is. Okay, yeah, here he is, doing his thing. Let's make sure that you're cutting trees over here, please. So we're getting copper, which is good. That is actually pretty good. This is built. These two need to be built. And so do these two. So does this thing right here. And all of this stuff is done. Okay, are you able to get picked up? Are you some people able to get diesel from here? Yes, you are. Why are you not getting diesel? Let's make sure that you're kept full here. There you go. And okay. We're good. We're good. We got copper. We got copper. Copper means electronics. Electronics means maintenance. I think this is the end of this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm really, really enjoying this series right now. The challenge of this really tiny island with such a small confined space for building. You can't really plan anything out. Not until we expand out into the other islands. There's really not. It's just put things down wherever they fit right now. And it's going to be crazy, crazy spaghetti. We're about to run a pipe from here to here. We're going to do limestone production. I'm thinking it's going to have to go here. There's really no other place. We could possibly run limestone on a belt down here so that trucks don't have to go and get stuff down here, right? We could do that. And then we could do our limestone, our concrete production here. We could do our copper production up here if possible. Or do we have anything yet? Are we getting anything? There's copper here. Why is it not being put out? Oh, because it's on the other side. Okay, can I get you to be copper? There you go. So again, guys, if you enjoyed the episode, please do leave a like, hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed, and drop me a comment. Let me know what you think. I think we made good progress. Oh my God, look at this crater here. It's so good. The level design in this game and the terraforming here, they really, really made it so that this starting area here is extremely difficult. Yeah. All right. Really hope you enjoyed, guys. Don't forget to leave a like. Have a good one. Bye-bye.